Well, hello and welcome to Rosalie's Kitchen. Well, guys, I'm the author of Rosalie's Servin Country and Rosalie's Servin Italian cookbooks. And today I've got a great recipe that you're really going to love. Now, I know everybody loves to go to Pizza Hut for their favorite pizza, but just wait till you taste this pizza we're going to make today, my Italian Sicilian pizza. The first thing we've measured out is 3 cups of flour, and we have 2 teaspoons of yeast right here. 1 1/4 cups of very warm water, not very, about 110 degrees. Just put it on your wrist, and if it doesn't burn your wrist, it's just great. If it's too cold, then it's too cold. But you'll find out when you try that. So let's go ahead and put in our yeast and give it a stir, and we're going to let it rise up and foam up about 7. Yeast is now foamed up, and we're going to put in 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt to our 3 cups of flour. We're going to put it right over here into our trusty KitchenAid with the dough hook all in place, and then we're going to add our yeast a little at a time. So we're just going to go ahead and place that on down there, lock it in place, and turn it on. And we're going to just mix this gently until we form a ball of dough. We'll be back. Perfect dough is just ready. Isn't this beautiful? Wow. And here it is, about 5 minutes right into our wonderful mixer. Okay, now we're going to let this rise for an hour and a half. And we're going to just put it right back into our bowl, cover it with a little bit of olive oil and a towel. So we'll be back. So we've covered it with olive oil and we've coated it good. Now we're going to be back in about an hour and a half to make our pizza. So stay tuned. For an hour and a half, just perfect to make pizzas. So what we're going to do is we're going to just cut this in half, because that'll make 2 pizzas. And then we're going to just take it, make it into a disc, put it on our floured pizza pan, and we're going to roll it out. All right, I'm going to roll this all the way to the length of the pizza stone. And this dough is just beautiful. If you'll go by the exact measurements of the 3 cups of flour, and I believe it was 1 1/2 cups of the water, or 1 1/4 cups of the warm water, and 2 teaspoons of yeast, you'll get this wonderful. This into the oven very shortly. But if you want a nice thick Sicilian crust, then you would just let it rise for about another 30 to 40 minutes and put it in when it's a little bit thicker. Okay, so the ingredients we have today are actually for 2 pizzas. What we're going to do is we're going to just brush the top of this pizza dough with our little extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit of that, probably about a couple tablespoons. All right. Next, we're going to add our sausage, and we've made 2 cups, as I said, for the 2 pizzas. So we're going to use 1 cup of our sausage. And since we're going to make our other one a vegetarian pizza, we're going to go ahead and use all of this sausage. So that's about 1/2 pound. All right. Next, we're going to come over and brush on our marinara. And this is 2 1/2 cups of marinara. So you want about 1 1/4 cups over your pizza. And we're going to put that right over our sausage. And I have to admit to you, this has got a little bit of, just a little bit of some ground turkey burgers, Italian style in there, that I made the other night. So there's our marinara, and just spread that around with your sausage. Okay. Next, we're going to add, and we put a piece of chicken in there, so that'll be all right. Next, we're going to go ahead and add some pepperoni. So we're going to have some pepperoni and some sausage on this wonderful pizza. And that would probably be about 1/2 cup. Okay, just go ahead and slice those on there. And as you know, you can just create your pizza any way you want to. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and spread out this pizza just a little bit more to the edge. And it has our good marinara sauce right on the edge too. I might just add a little bit more right over here. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and add 1/2 cup of mushrooms. Love these big sliced mushrooms. Oh, they look so good. And if you like black olives, be sure to put those on. I really do like these big purple onions, so let's just put a few of those around. and probably just, oh, about a 1/4 cup. And how about some of these gorgeous red peppers? Oh my goodness, this is just so good, guys. I just can't wait till you taste it. Next, we're going to do a little sprinkling of our basil, probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And how about just a little bit of our oregano? Probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. You don't need a whole lot. Just a little bit. All right. Okay. And so that was a nice heaping teaspoon there. Next, we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. And that's a 1/2 cup because remember, we're going to make another pizza. And that one's going to be our vegetarian one. So we've got a 1/2 cup of our Parmesan on there. And we're going to top it off with shredded Provel, or you can use your shredded mozzarella, or maybe even a 5-blend Italian cheese with Aceggio, Fontina, Provel, Parmigiana, and Romano. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the famous Emo's pizza that we have here in St. Louis. This is their shredded Provel, and we're going to use about a good cup on that. And then we'll use another cup on our other pizza, which will be our vegetarian. And there we are. Now we can top that off with a few red pepper flakes if you like a kick, if you like it a little hot. Let's just put a few of those on, not too many. And there's our gorgeous pizza. So we're going to pop that in the oven. Be back in. So this one is still rising. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker than it was before, and we're just about ready to pop that one in. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and, I did forget to tell you, on your pizza stone, be sure to put some of your coarse cornmeal on the bottom, and that helps to keep from your dough in your pizza to sticking on the bottom. So be sure to go ahead and do that with your first one. Okay, and now this is going to be our vegetarian. We also have made up some new marinara sauce. This doesn't have any Italian turkey burgers in it, so it's going to be just plain. The other one might have a little bit of flair in it, but you be sure to make marinara sauce the way you want, or be sure to just get it out of your favorite jar. And so there's your nice marinara, and that's probably about a cup, or maybe a 3/4. All right, the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and add some of our cheese right on the bottom. And this is our Parmigiana. Now we're going to add everything that you want. You can add your green peppers, your nice purple onions, and just go ahead and put those all over. How about some mushrooms? And I just love the vegetarian pizza. Makes me feel better too when I eat it because I don't have all the fat. Although I do love those Italian sausages. Here's some black olives. And we're even going to top this with some broccoli. And if you have fresh basil leaves, that would just be awesome. You could also put chunk mozzarella in here, just anything that you think you might like. Look at how gorgeous this is coming about. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use the rest of our Provel shredded cheese right over the top of that. And this is gorgeous. We're going to bake these now at 450 degrees for 20 minutes. And then we're going to come back and just have a wonderful, if you like oregano, put a little bit on. If you don't, leave it out. You can always just about a 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, something like that, whatever you like. Maybe just a touch of basil on the top. And our red pepper flakes, just a few. Oh my goodness, can't wait till we get this in our mouth. Let's just use the rest of this Parmigiano. Can't get enough cheese. All right, come on back and see them done. Well, folks, here they are. Look at this beautiful vegetarian pizza. And I have to admit, I did add the Roma tomatoes after I showed you the last shot. But don't forget to put those little Romas right on there. Isn't that delicious with the cheese and the broccoli and the mushrooms and the peppers? Oh, my goodness. And for you meat lovers over here, here is your sausage, pepperoni, mushroom, peppers, some purple onion, and lots of provolone shredded cheese. Oh my goodness, it's pizza tonight. All right, love you guys. Don't forget to tune in, Rosalie, ServinItalian.com.